All right, we are live, folks. Finally, sorry about that delay. Stuff comes up, but the good news is I'm in some kind of mood. So you're going to get to watch a little bit of spicy action today. We are continuing on with our ladder climb in Pixelborn, doing a different deck each and every time we stream. And today we're going to go ahead and do some discard. Green Steel Discard was a favorite deck of mine in set 2. And now that set 3 has come out, we have some new fun options. So we're going to go ahead and just run through the deck tech real fast and then jump onto ladder. All right, let me try to get this all situated here. Make sure I can get chat up. All right. Yo, chat, please let me know if you can hear me, see me, all that stuff that is kind of hard to check from my end, but is essential to having a good stream. We're going to go ahead and turn up the sound on Pixelborn because I'm in a dispute with YouTube right now over their own music. I just got off of a long chat with a robot. That was no help whatsoever. Okay. So let's go ahead and scroll down to our Morph discard deck. As always, the deck list is right there on the side. But I think I have the... Alright, let's go ahead and throw this deck list in chat too. Alright, so we're starting out with right away our standard discard package. We want our Bucky and we want Prince John. But instead of running 4 copies of Prince John, we're only running 3 because we have some other really fun options to play on turn 3 instead. Namely, Ursula, right? Deceiver of All. She's going to be able to sing our song, Sudden Chill. She's going to be able to sing Storm Rage On, Strength of Raging Fire. All that stuff that is so powerful, so useful. It's okay not to get John out on turn 3. In set 2 discard, if you didn't get your Bucky John out, it was pretty much a game over. But here, because of how powerful this card is, you get a little bit of flexibility. We're running Curse Merfolk, just because it's like a little Flynn Rider, puts some early pressure on our opponents, and there's Flynn Rider standard. And we're also have to run 4 copies of Ursula Deceiver. We talked about this yesterday. This Ursula is so powerful and so good at singing songs. We have to have this Ursula sort of counter our opponent's choices. All right, then moving on to the gray, we have our songs for Ursula Sing, Storm Rage On, Strength of Raging Fire, and only 2 copies of Grab Your Sword. This is the same number I ran in the old Skater discard deck. And the reason is, it's not going to be all that useful, right? And occasionally if your opponent is going wide, you want to bring it out. But really, most of the time, your opponent's going to have so few cards in their hand, they're not going to be able to develop a really big board. We have Jafar, our preferred 4-drop. And then we have Robin Hoods. We're running 2 of the 1-drop Robin Hood and 2 of the 2-drop Robin Hoods. You could maybe swap that out, making 4 of these, so we have a whole 8 of 1-drops instead of only the 6 that we have right now. But this Robin Hood is useful in a variety of situations, right? It's good at pinging Emo Beast. It's good at dealing that 1 extra damage that might give you over the hump. It's good at attacking locations. All that sort of stuff, right? There's enough utility in this Robin Hood that it's worth maybe skipping out on your turn 1. Okay, we got Beast, 4 copies, of course, because you need 4 copies of Emo Beast at any time you are playing Steel Deck. Hildy, I am not having a good one. I'm in a terrible mood right now. It's probably not a bad idea to stream, but here we are. And then, of course, Robin Hood and Tinkerbell. All of these, right, are going to be targets for Bucky, right? Every time you play a Floodborn, your opponent has to discard. And then here's the kicker, right? This set has Morph. We are way more likely to get a Floodborn out earlier now because of this little guy. Because we have Morph, his targets are all of these: Tinkerbell, Robin Hood, Beast, Jafar, and our 2 Donald Ducks. Right? So all of these can play on top of Morph to get them out sooner, and all of that is going to trigger our Bucky. So, last time when you played the set 2 Skater discard, your turn 1 was pretty much nothing, just maybe playing Improvise. Here it's going to be a little more dynamic because we have the Cursed Merfolk, we have the Cursed Robin Hood. But again, skipping your first turn is not going to be the end of the world with this deck. It runs 12 Uninkables, I think, so it's going to be pretty smooth. And we're tailing off the end with some really, really powerful cards. So let's see how this Morph discard deck works in ladder. Go over to play. Tap on Morph discard, and let's jump. Also, on the update last night, they took away your ELO score. You don't see that anymore. So sad. So sad. Alright. Yo, chat, do you folks like to play discard decks, or do you just hate playing against them? Let me know. Oh. Amber Sapphire. We haven't seen this color combination since the first set when people were playing princesses. I wonder what's going to be this time. Alright, we got Morph, we got Sudden Chill. We got John, we got Flynn, so we're going to put back Flynn. Put back Ursula, because this is not like a song-heavy deck. Put back this Robin Hood and put back this Tink. We are really looking for our 1-drop, or maybe that Bucky. Morph, we really don't want to sing Sudden Chill, but we're keeping it there just so we have a secondary option. Okay. So now I'm thinking about this. Morph might be turn 3 to turn 4 Tinkerbell. So we can do nothing on turn 1. Turn 2 is going to be play Flynn. Turn 3 is going to be play Morph. Sing Sudden Chill with Flynn. Turn 4 is going to be drop Tinkerbell. That's the plan unless the opponent really disrupts us. So their turn 1 is going to be Stitch, I suspect. Oh, Lilo. Yep, also a valid option. Oh, we got our Bucky. Okay, so do we do Bucky, Morph, Tinkerbell? I think we do, right? Because they're going to start questing. And so we really just have to stop them, right? We have to put the gas on, put the brakes on their plans. So we're going to get rid of this Flynn and put down Bucky. I don't think we can afford to delay, right? Well, we'll see what we draw, right? Because the other line here is turn 3 John, turn 4 Morph, turn 5 Tinkerbell. That way we also get a draw off of it. But I don't think that's what we're going to do. Okay, they got Kita, so they're playing Big Kita eventually. Got to look out for that on turn 3. But since we're not playing a lot of attackers, it's all right. Oh, look at this. We got Jafar. So yeah, we're going to do our standard line from set 2 then. Is turn 3 is going to be John, turn 4 Dreadnought Jafar. I'm tempted to sing Sudden Chill with Bucky here, but Kita might be able to take Bucky out. So we're going to go ahead and just pass. You've never played discard deck in Lorcana, says Hildy, but you hate it in Magic the Gathering because it's so not fun to play against. Yeah, right? If someone's deck is just depriving you of your ability to do anything, that's really not fun to play against. Okay, yep, they're going wide. Okay, right. So the temptation here is to play Morph and then get Tinkerbell out sooner, just so we can destroy their whole, set right there. So we have 3 turns, right, before they would win with their board. So I play Jafar, they discard and quest up to 7. Yeah. I think that was the mistake. I think we need to get Tinkerbell out earlier. So we're going to backtrack a little bit. Oh shoot, I meant to ink that Morph. Shucks. Magic the Gathering is just so bad they kill your hand and all your pools lands. That is one of the great innovations of Lorcana, is that you're not going to get mana screwed, right? You're not going to draw a land in the middle of the game when you really want something else, because the resources are attached to the cards. Yeah, so what Kia does right there is not actually all that useful against this type of deck. Yep. So they're going to quest with everybody. Then we're going to Tinkerbell and take most of them out. Okay, so we ink Morph. Play Tinkerbell onto Morph. Do 1 damage to everybody. Okay. And so I'm probably going to kill Stitch and then blow up Piglet. I think that is the best play here. Alright, so we really blunted their momentum right there. These two can't do anything this turn because of Kita's ability. So we're just going to sit back and then blow them up some more next turn. Oh, Aurora gets ward out on everybody. Unfortunately, it's not going to do you a lot of good. That's going to protect you a little bit from Tinkerbell, I suppose. So now I can't choose them with the Tinkerboom. But I can still place that on Aurora. Okay, they have no cards in hand, so I'm not going to drop my Jafar yet. But I might play Donald Duck. Just to get me a quester. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and quest with John. They're going to be up to 13. Nah, I'm okay. Yeah, this is getting a little dicey. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have acted early with Tinkerbell, but I was not aware of how aggressive their deck was going to be, right? I haven't played Annie, Amber, Sapphire, and set 3 yet. Okay, so I get to draw a card off of Donald Duck at the start of my turn. So does my opponent. But we are not worried. Oh, bingo. Bingo. Grab your swords. Tinkerbell challenges into Simba. Kill Simba. We blow up Aurora. And then we take out Kita. They have nothing, and now we can start questing. I'm not sure if I want to ink this Jafar. I might keep it just to punish them. Yeah, because I don't really think that having 6 ink is going to do all that great. Oh, you know what? It would have, because I kind of got both of these out. I can still do that next turn. We'll see. Wait. Don't have Morph units to have to wait around? No, they don't. When you shift it on top of another character that's already in play, it counts as the ink being dry. That is one of the huge advantages of shifting. Okay, we'll play out this Jafar, get them to discard. We can draw. Alright, yeah, this was looking a little dicey, but it's looking better now. Draw off this, I can drop my Cursed Merfolk. Alright, and then we quest with everybody. Alright, so we're threatening lethal now. So they're going to have to find some way to react, or we're going to win next turn. Oh, you've been playing it wrong. Yeah, that's what I like about Pixelborn is the... So here's actually the weird thing about Pixelborn, right? However Pixelborn says it is how everyone's going to play. But no, I'm pretty sure that's the way it works, right? The ink is only drying on the under character. Yeah, GG opponent, GG. Yeah, he had me worried there for a little bit, but looks like we pulled through in the end. Let's go ahead and update our scorecard while our opponent contemplates their life. Yep, we'll draw off Donald. And quest for 10. All right. Not a bad exhibition of how this deck is supposed to work. No, we're going to decline the rematch. Only because I want... Well, for a couple of reasons, right? If you're trying to ladder climb, you should always decline the rematch, unless you have a really, really great matchup. The reason why is because when you decline when you accept the rematch, best of 3, your opponent is going to get to go first. So they are way, way more likely to win that second game. So unless you're playing like a super, super good matchup of decks, it's almost always your best choice not to play best of 3. All right, Tempo deck. Yo, this is from yesterday's stream. I don't know if they saw it. Probably not. Only like 100 people watched it. Okay, so we don't have a 1-drop. We got our 2, 3. We want to hold on to the swords just in case. Ursula might be nice to have in our back pocket. And in either case, I kind of like having this spare ink. Yeah, so we're going to get rid of Flynn. Just because I know that they're going to want to play like Mother Knows Best or something. And so it might be nice to get rid of it. You know what? It's getting better already, Hildy. I appreciate it. You have a great day. Okay. So decision time. Do we get rid of Sudden Chill? No, because Bucky's going to be able to sing Sudden Chill. Because... Oh, man. This is tough. This is a tough call. How badly do I want to keep this Ursula? We're going to risk it, right? This deck has a lot of other things besides those songs to keep you off balance. So it's not necessarily the end of the world. Right? They might have that Mother Knows Best, but they might not. In either case right now, Mother Knows Best can only target the merfolk. Okay, good. There goes Friends on the other side. See, I don't know about the rest of you, but I really cannot stand this yellow border around the inkwell. Whatever they did in the last update, I hate it. Okay, so they're playing an aggro deck. So I need to get to 5 as quickly as possible so I can play Grab Your Swords. Okay, there goes... No, we're gonna get rid of this and just like pray. Maybe we have like turn 5 Beast, turn 6 Sing, Grab Your Swords. I'm almost tempted to quest with Bucky, just knowing that they're more likely to quest than to challenge. But we're going to be a bit more conservative. Alright, there's Kit. There's Ursula. Alright. So now we really have to be careful, right? Now I'm really regretting that I tossed my Ursula. Because, you know, they might have Raging Fire. They might have, you know, Mother Knows Best, Sudden Chill. That Ursula in this deck is really, really dangerous, as we saw yesterday. Okay, we're going to get rid of Donald in favor of Jafar. Get that discount card out. Get a draw. Oh, there's our Ursula of her own. And now we're going to be a bit greedy, right? We're going to take out these two. I'm going to get rid of my Ursula. And the reason we're going to get rid of these two is because they serve their purpose, right? They got one good discard out, and they only have one character. And so they're going to have to risk attacking in with Ursula. And then after, if they do decide to attack in with Ursula, then she's going to fall to swords. right? They would much rather sing a song with Ursula than challenge. And if they do end up challenging, then we're going to wipe her out anyway. Oh, they use it just to sing. To draw more cards. Okay. So they could play Fox, maybe? And attack in? That's certainly a possibility. Yep. Yep, there it is. And so they should take out John. Well, they might take out Bucky. I think taking out Bucky's actually the better play here. They're thinking about it. You can tell the curse is going back and forth. All right, Chad, if you were in this situation, would you take out John or take out Bucky? That's the real question. I wish YouTube had like a post a poll in chat feature. That'd be really, really nice. Okay. Oh. So because the pressure is off, I think I'm safe playing Beast this turn and then waiting next turn to play Swords. Okay, so we're going to get rid of Raging Fire. No, what we're going to do first is attack into Snake with Jafar. All right, that way we get a card draw and we can see if there's a better option to ink. Sudden Chill. Now I'm going to keep Sudden Chill and we're going to get rid of Fire. Why? Because we're playing discard. Okay, so here's the question. Do we quest with Bucky right now? What are the odds that one of these 4 cards they kept in their hand is another Fox? You know what? We don't even have a Floodborn in hand for Bucky to target anyway. We're going to go ahead and gain that extra lore. It's a risk I'm willing to take, in other words. Because essentially, right, if they do take it out... Oh, Crab. Nice. I mean, this move still costs them 2 lore because it kills Merfolk, right? And they didn't quest with Merfolk. All right. So we're going to hold on to Swords for a while. And I think we're going to play out the rest of our hand here. We're going to play out Sudden Chill, force them to discard. And we're going to play Sudden Chill first before we play these because we want them to do that discard with less information. Right? If we played out Morph, if we play out Curse Merfolk, that would give them more information to decide which card they wanted to discard. So we did the discard first, and then we play out our characters. Okay, 13, threatening lethal. They might bounce back Crab or something and then power up their goat to take out Beast. Nope. Yeah, GG. Well played, opponent. Well played. All right, there we go. Decline the rematch, of course. Let's go ahead and try to find a new match. And while we're finding a new match, I'm going to go ahead and update our scorecard. Up to the big 6-0. All right. That was our 60th win. Okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have a Bucky, but the rest of this is looking pretty good. Oh, and there's our Bucky. We got lucky. What do you know? All right, because we don't have any songs for Ursula, we're going to go ahead and get rid of Ursula. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're going to get rid of Flynn. Because the rest of these are going to be immediately useful. Okay, turn 2 Bucky, turn 3 Morph, turn 4 Jafar. Turn 2, Bucky. Turn 3, John. Turn 4, Jafar. And then hold Morph in reserve. That actually might be the better play here. Alright, turn 2, Bucky. Turn 3, John. Turn 4, Jafar. We can do Bucky turn 2. Yeah, let's get rid of Morph. Okay. Yep. So we're playing this as though we're set 2. Hook is going to challenge into Curse Merfolk. That is okay. They're there to be destroyed and make the opponent discard. Montanui. Okay, cool. So Montanui is a pretty good target for Jafar. You don't get the draw ability, but Jafar will, take it on 2 turns. All right, turn 3. Prince John, bye-bye Ursula, sadly. All right, I'm gonna pass. It's the scary thing about discard decks, right? Is your first like 3-4 turns, you're not questing, you're not challenging, you're just sitting there waiting, hoping for the best. But that's the way it usually is when playing Control, right? You gotta have faith that you've constructed your deck well enough that your opponent can get to 17, 18, 19 lore, and you're still going to be able to prevail. This would really mess them up. That would really mess them up. But unfortunately, we're going to go with this one. Or, let me think about this. Do I play Ursula now, get them to discard another card, and the next turn do Jafar? I'd miss inking 1 turn that way. No, I don't want to miss inking because I want to play Grab Your Swords quickly. Alright. And who knows, they might not even have a song in their hand. I bet they do. They probably have Whole New World. Alright. I got Popsicle from them. Alright, Montanui's gained them lore, but it's okay. We're going to start destroying that in just a little bit. So what Robin Hood is also good for is Robin Hood is good for pinging Emo Beast, right? In situations like this, where I want him to have the 7 attack rather than the card draw, take out McDuck Manor and Montanui in 1 blow, I can do that with Robin Hood. Okay, drop Jafar. Hook can't take out Jafar in a single hit. All right, and of course we're going to destroy the Montanui that has the character on it. What sucks is it's going to take a while for Beast to be in a state where we can do this. Okay. So Beast is going to challenge into Hook, give him that 1 point of damage. So next turn he can take out Montanui with 1 hit. We're going to challenge into this Montanui. And we're going to play out another Sad Beast. Get rid of their hand. So next turn I can take out McDuck Manor with Beast plus Jafar. Or do I want to take them both out next turn? Right? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a bit sneaky here, right? I'm going to use John to sing Storm Rage on and ping my own Beast. That way, at the start of my turn, he has that 7 attack, and we can take out McDuck Manor. Yep. Okay, cool. They were probably thinking I just made a misclick, but no, that was part of the plan all along. We'll get rid of John. Now who should we... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're going to drop Little Robin Hood, I guess. And kill Hiram. Blue Steel's not have any rush characters, so it's okay to quest. And I don't need more than 6 ink, I think, so I'm just going to keep both these in my hand. Alright, now we have a nice wide board. Our opponent has nothing. And we're in pretty good shape. They just want to draw a card, that's why they did that. That's so bizarre. Why would they choose Jafar? Okay, we'll play out a Floodborn. And so Donald Duck's going to allow them to draw a card at the start of my turn. But also on my turn, I'm going to play out Jafar to make them discard it right away. Which is why you kind of run Donald Duck in these decks, right? Yeah, you're going to give your opponent a card, but you're more than likely going to have an option to take that card away. We're just going to sit on all these nice cards in our hand, and we're threatening lethal. Yep, they got... I mean, they could play Grab Your Swords. That would, you know, do a lot. Did they draw Grab Your Sword? No. They got Let It Go. It's not enough to save them. I don't think it is, right? Yeah, 14-9, still 23. GG. Alright, 61 wins. Nice. Why aren't they passing? Okay, now they are. Okay. 2, 4, 6. All right. Decline the rematch. We'll give it a second. Oh, I didn't level up. That's sad. All right, we want to wait like 10, 11 seconds just so, you know, we don't hit that same opponent twice. Chat, what are you thinking of this? Like, how's this deck seem to you? Does it seem fun? Does it seem like an improvement over the set 2 deck? Think it's more lethal? I had another deck that I was thinking about playing today, but I'm probably going to work on it a little bit more over the weekend and then do that stream maybe Monday. Okay, we got 2, 3, 4. That's good. Ursula's not great. We're going to... Bucky's okay. Yeah, we're going to do this just to see if maybe we get a 1-drop, like our Cursed Merfolk. But if we don't, no big deal. Yep, okay, no big deal. We got Strength of Raging Fire, though, which pairs nicely with Ursula. Yeah, it's fun to watch it build momentum, says Matthew. I agree, right? That's what sort of, you know, it has that dramatic tension in it. Am I going to get the right cards to split on my opponent before they win the game? Whew. And they're thinking. Let's poke them. Did they just walk away from their computer? Oh, there we go. There's some activity. Okay, Ink Followers. Play out their Merfolk. That's fine. We're going to save this for like turn 5, turn 6. And we're going to get rid of Donald Duck. Any advice on where to start as a brand new player? I think as a brand new player, you should play aggro decks, because the strategy is the most straightforward. Play like green-yellow aggro or purple-yellow aggro. That is, just play decks that have a lot of low-cost characters that quest for a bunch, so you can learn, so that you can try to win as quickly as you can. I have a video on my channel called New Players Start Here. That's from set 1, but I think the same strategy sort of still applies. And once you get comfortable playing an aggro deck, you can sort of learn the rules. You can try to play things that are a bit more complicated, like a mid-range or a control. That would be my advice. Okay, get out John. Okay. So unfortunately, right, we don't have Grab Your Sword, which would be really, really useful in this situation. But we got Strength of Raging Fire, which will take out both of them when we sing with Ursula. Kit does nothing because they can't target either one of my characters. Okay, I gotta go, Spokes. I'm sorry.